Cleetus McFarland is making waves once again, and this time his plans stretch far beyond typical YouTube content or small local racing events. Through projects like the New England 900 and potential involvement with NASCAR's Truck Series, he appears to be pushing motorsports in a new direction. So what exactly is he bringing to the sport this time? Let's break it down. In 2025, the New England 900 at Stafford Speedway delivered one of the most memorable moments in modern short-track racing. Unlike traditional modified or late-model races, this event featured Crown Victoria cars, many of them close to stock but enhanced with unusual additions like nitrous systems and even train horns. Organized by Cleetus McFarland, the race attracted massive crowds, especially younger fans and YouTube followers who might not normally attend short-track events. What stood out wasn't just attendance, but the atmosphere. The event felt less like a standard race and more like an all-around spectacle designed to entertain everyone in the stands. For the drivers, the experience was a sharp contrast to what they deal with in regular touring series. Competing in a typical modified tour race can cost between $7,000 and $8,000 per night, while a mid-pack finish may only pay around $3,500. That imbalance often leaves drivers losing thousands of dollars, even on solid nights. Over an entire season, those losses can add up quickly. With many racers no longer competing full-time, financial stress weighs heavily on every lap. Costs for tires, engines, and repairs make winning feel less like an achievement and more like a requirement just to stay afloat. The New England 900 eliminated much of that pressure. The cars were affordable, the event emphasized fun, and drivers weren't dependent on prize money to cover expenses. That allowed competitors to relax and enjoy racing again, something that's often missing at higher levels of the sport. One of the biggest takeaways from the event was the reminder that racing isn't only about lap times and technical precision, it's also about entertainment. In earlier decades, racing thrived on personalities, rivalries, and clearly defined roles. Legends like Dale Earnhardt became icons not just because of talent, but because fans connected with the characters they played, whether hero or villain. Drivers such as Rusty Wallace and Darrell Waltrip helped fuel storylines that kept grandstands full and fans emotionally invested. Today, many short-track events have lost some of that appeal. Drivers often focus solely on setups, budgets, and logistics, packing up and leaving immediately after races. Rivalries rarely have time to develop, and fans aren't always given a reason to return regularly. While the competition remains strong, the lack of narrative and excitement can make events feel less engaging. That's why Cleetus McFarland's event was so impactful. Seeing thousands of fans turn out to watch Crown Vics banging doors, spraying nitrous, and blasting train horns proves that entertainment is just as important to fans as pure competition. As drivers gain experience, many begin to understand that their role in the show matters. Younger racers may initially focus only on winning and proving skill, but over time they realize fans remember personalities and rivalries just as much as results. Some drivers embrace being the villain, while others become fan favorites, and both roles help keep audiences invested. A current example is Denny Hamlin in the NASCAR Cup Series. Aware that many fans view him as a villain, he leans into that perception, creating drama and interest. Without these kinds of characters, the sport risks feeling dull. While fans crave big personalities, teams are often focused simply on surviving financially. That's what makes events like the New England 900 stand out. They demonstrate how entertainment can draw fans, and packed stands can generate revenue. Ticket sales, concessions, and merchandise can help support drivers and create a healthier system. But for this to work consistently, racing must fully embrace its role as a form of entertainment, not just competition. At the same time, reports suggest discussions are taking place that could bring Ram back into NASCAR's Truck Series, with McFarland potentially playing a role. While no official agreement has been announced, the idea has already generated buzz by pairing a major automotive brand with a well-known internet personality recognized for bold racing content. If Stellantis moves forward with Ram's return, it would mark the brand's first full involvement in the Truck Series in over a decade. Since Ram's exit, Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota have dominated the series. Adding a fourth manufacturer could boost competition and open new marketing opportunities. NASCAR officials would likely support such a move, as more manufacturers typically mean increased sponsorship, stronger rivalries, and higher fan engagement. The Truck Series runs roughly 25 races per season, from February through November, across a wide range of tracks including short ovals, large speedways, and dirt circuits. Entering the series requires a serious investment, including building compliant trucks, developing engines, assembling experienced teams, and signing capable drivers. That's where McFarland's involvement becomes intriguing. While he isn't a traditional NASCAR veteran, he brings a massive audience, strong promotional reach, and a proven ability to energize motorsports fans. The biggest question is how involved he would be. He could race himself, take on a part-time role, or act primarily as a promotional partner, helping Ram reach younger audiences. With a large YouTube channel, multiple events, and ongoing projects, committing to a full 25-race schedule could be challenging. The promotional potential may ultimately be the most valuable part of this entire scenario, especially in the long term. NASCAR has spent years trying to modernize its image and reach younger audiences who no longer consume sports through traditional television alone. Fans today are drawn to personalities, authenticity, and behind-the-scenes access. And influencers like Cleetus McFarland are uniquely positioned to deliver exactly that. His following isn't just large, it's highly engaged, built around trust, relatability, and a shared enthusiasm for cars and racing. That makes his audience far more receptive than viewers reached through standard commercials or corporate campaigns. If Ram were to partner with McFarland, the objective would likely extend well beyond trophies and finishing positions. The partnership could serve as a long-term branding strategy, designed to introduce new fans to the NASCAR Truck Series and keep them invested. Content could span far beyond race broadcasts, including detailed build videos, shop updates, testing sessions, travel days, race weekend storytelling, and even the setbacks and challenges that come with competing at a national level. This kind of transparency helps humanize the sport, making it easier for new viewers to connect with teams, drivers, and manufacturers on a personal level. Creative storytelling would also allow NASCAR and Ram to control their narrative in ways traditional media cannot. Instead of relying solely on race highlights, fans could follow the entire journey, from planning and preparation to success and failure, across multiple platforms. Short-form clips, long-form YouTube videos, and social media content could keep fans engaged throughout the week, not just on race day.